cycling stop too, please? Thank you so much. Well, coming up next, I'm proud to introduce from Team Evans Energy Boston, Sandy Freiberg.
Good morning, Boston! I am Sandy Freiberg, and this is my second year participating in Cycle for Survival. We've all biked for fun and often for fitness, but we'll also be doing something very unique and special today as we literally cycle for survival. Whether it be your own, or that of a friend or a family member, or sadly in memory of one who has lost his or her battle with cancer. We all ride with hopes of preventing yet another heartbreaking loss to a rare cancer in particular. I ride in support of my younger brother, Evan, who at 41 years old was diagnosed with leiomyosarcoma, presenting in his left ankle. 1 month after diagnosis, his left leg was amputated below the knee with hopes that this would leave him cancer-free. One would typically be devastated by such news, yet we were oddly elated, having been uncertain of his prognosis and fearing we might lose our Evan altogether. Evan left Memorial Sloan Kettering and returned to the gym and work before his leg had healed enough to wear a prosthetic. He completed a sprint triathlon 7 months and the day after his amputation while wearing a temporary prosthetic. But just a month after these incredible accomplishments, we learned that his cancer had spread to his lungs. 2 lung surgeries, radiotherapy to his hip, and ongoing chemotherapy would follow. No matter how hard Evan fights, the grip of his cancer seems relentless, and Evan is now beginning new radiotherapy to his spine and a new regimen of chemotherapy for 9 new active bone lesions just confirmed. I often wonder how he faces each day, still going to work, full-time doctor, being a loving husband to his most supportive and wonderful wife Felicia, and a father to his adoring and adorable now 6-year-old Leo and 2-year-old Abigail. It seems impossible given his situation, frightening prognosis, and second full-time job as a patient between the surgeries, recoveries, scans, prosthetic fittings, radiation, chemotherapy, and all the related appointments and follow-up appointments. Where does one possibly get the strength and energy to face all of this and still fight so valiantly? I know that the answer lies, at least in part, in the strength he receives from his supporters, as evidenced by his reaction to last year's Cycle for Survival. I learned that he and his wife would regularly check the team page and receive such joy from seeing the names of old friends from childhood, new friends joining his battle. It also seemed I couldn't send enough photos and videos from the ride or provide enough details and stories about today. I hadn't even thought about that aspect when I joined up last year. I also would have never predicted the incredible outlet that this ride would become for all of my own emotional energy surrounding Evan's battle. Pedal your hearts out today, sing along, fist pump, and keep fundraising. There's so little we can control when it comes to cancer. How wonderful that this event lets us do something, and that the something is so incredible as to raise dollars that could literally fund the research and clinical trial to allow our loved ones to beat their rare cancer. Thank you so much for riding and for fundraising. We may have entered these doors this morning as strangers, but we actually share a unique bond. Our loved ones' cancers may be rare, but our loved ones' lives are no less precious. Let's make that loud and clear today and every day.
Right on!
Thank you, Sandy. Y'all, please keep the noise going for Sandy. And now, as our instructors start to come on up to